Hi, it's me, Donna Heifel, Corplite TV. Good to have you along. I'm actually taking a drive because yesterday morning I saw a bald eagle in a field right off the road. And this morning I saw two of them. So unless I'm having some kind of psychotic break, I'm going back to see if we can catch them on film. That actually has nothing to do with the Corplite workshop today. Today's workshop is also what we're talking about in our Corplite blog. So if you go to www.corplite.com, you'll see that our blog this week is on the ban on social media. I read an article this morning on smallbiztrends.com that said currently about 54% of businesses have put a ban on social media at work. And I understand that a lot of people spend a lot of time on social media each day at work and they feel like productivity is dropping. I have a little bit of a different view on that. I do know that a lot of time is like an abyss, can just get sucked into the social media. However, I also think it can be controlled, and I think social media is here to stay, and I think there are some real advantages to it. First of all, social media is a company's best customer relationship and sales tool. And you may ask, how in the world is that? People do not do business with companies. They don't do business with logos. They don't do business with brick and mortar. They do business with people. And if you can create guidelines around how your employees use social media, then the fact that people get to know somebody individually and personally, and a company becomes a face and a set of ideas and a set of thoughts rather than a building, I think that can be a huge retention tool, because you get in conversation with customers. They actually develop a relationship, because the beauty of social media is you can have these one-line conversations, but they happen on a regular basis. I can't tell you the number of people I've met through social media I never knew before that we now probably interact at least 2 or 3 times a week. So I think social media is a great tool for companies and for building those relationships. I also think that social media is a phenomenal way to energize people. In my day, like I'm ancient, but I'm old enough, and in my day about 20 years ago, in banking, we used to get up a lot and walk down the hallways and look for people to talk to and stick our head over the cubicles. They used to call it prairie dogging because we would jump up over cubicles to yell to each other. We took a lot of snack breaks and went down to the cafeteria when we got de-energized. Well, now you can actually not leave your cubicle or your office. You can get online. You can have these interesting conversations and read great articles and stay updated on things that you never would have known about before. So I think social media is a way to energize people. I think it's a way to enhance your sales and service capability with your customers. And I also think trying to ban something and take it away really puts it underground. And, you know, people may not use their social media on their computers at work, but they've got Blackberries. So guys, it's going to happen. The thing is, what you've got to do as a company is just say, here are our guidelines and policies around social media. We want you to stay very professional in your conversations. We want you to avoid, you know, using curse words, and just set some common sense guidelines around how it's used. And if there's a time element, for example, in my office, I will say, you know, 5 minutes an hour on average, go ahead, get on Facebook, check in with your friends, see what's going on, that's fine with me. If it stretches into 10 minutes, as long as it's something that's helpful to you, that's fine. But then the rest of the hour belongs to getting your projects done. Manage by project, make sure people are getting their work done. If they are, and they want to spend a little bit of time in the social media online, I don't see the harm in that. So I guess my general thoughts are, it can energize people, it can inform them, it can help build relationships for your company, and ultimately anything that you try to say you can't do that becomes the cult thing to do. Social media is not going away, folks. It's going to change, it's going to transition, but it's not going anywhere. So learn how to use it for your company in a productive way. That is it. I'm so glad you were with us today. If I find the bald eagles, I'll post that on the site so you can take a look. And until next week, this is Donna Heifel at Corplite, where we believe in the power of light. Thanks so much for being with us.